All right. So welcome. All right, you guys, as we're getting started tonight, this is like our second week into boot camp that we're doing. And tonight we're going to hand it over to Karen and we're going to be talking about reels and live videos, how important they are to growing your business. And as uncomfortable as they may be, they are very, very necessary. It's definitely an area that all of us have struggled in, have overcome, have still been working out the kinks and all the above. So I'm not going to keep you too long, but I'm going to mute myself and hand it over to Karen. Karen, it's all yours.
Okay, so I'm not an expert, so do not take every single Reels tip from me, but I am learning as I am going because I know that they are a crucial part to growing my network. And that is what we do here. We need to grow our networks to get more eyes on our pages and meet new people. Because that's kind of the whole point. And I like fun Reels, and I've actually made a lot of friends through Reels. So that's amazing. But there are a handful of training videos on the team page, or if you're wanting to know something specific, throw a question at one of us or in the team chat. I actually got some of these tips that I'm going to show you tonight from YouTube. Just because our family is, if we need to know something, YouTube's the answer. I don't even know. I don't Google nothing. I go to YouTube. But it is somebody called Modern Millie. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of her. Y'all got to check her out. She is so super sweet. But it is full Instagram Reels tutorial, everything you need to know to make and use Instagram Reels by Modern Millie. I just want to put her in my pocket. She's so sweet. So if you don't know what Reels are, they are just a great, fun, and entertaining way to grow your network. Like you can create 15-second to 60-second long video clips with voiceovers. You can sing your own song. I actually follow a girl. She is super amazing. She plays the piano and sings worship songs. And her voice is just like angelic. You can dance and then like slap your DFT on, while you're doing that. Amber does that in her kitchen all the time. Cracks me up. I love it. You can play a trending song while you're making up your shake or packing up a sample pack. Or maybe your reel doesn't even have to be anything about Thrive at all. Do a lot of and faith voiceover. I like those a lot. And then sometimes I'll get a little sarcastic because I'm a little bit sarcastic sometimes. So it doesn't even have to be Thrive related. So I don't want you to feel overwhelmed thinking that you have to create content for Reels for Thrive and create stories for Thrive and create posts for Thrive and everything is Thrive. It doesn't have to be all Thrive because they need to see you too. So you can do put your personality in it, and that's what they're going to see. They're going to see you putting your personality in this little 15-60-second video clip of you just having fun with your kids or, dancing in your kitchen or something like that. And even if people only follow you for your reels, they're still following you. They're still going to see your post. They're still going to see your content. That's still eyes on your page. And that's what you want. Make sure your account is public. Make sure your IG account is absolutely 100% public. Because even when you're throwing down those hashtags on your posts or your reels or your IGTVs, it's not going to reach very many people because you have a private account. So you need to make sure that your post or your page on IG is public. My husband has a TikTok. He only has maybe 5 videos. And he has hundreds of followers. 5 videos and hundreds of followers. And it's because he doesn't just sit there and scroll through TikTok, like next video. He actually engages with the video itself and the comments in the video. And these people just follow him because he's awesome like that. But that's how he has 5 videos. So it doesn't matter necessarily if you do one reel a week or 2 reels a week or a reel every single day. Sometimes we'll challenge ourselves to do a reel a day for 30 days. But it's the engagements. It's engaging on getting in the comments and not just engaging with the video, but yes, engaging with the comments as well. That's going to be eyes on your page because people are going to go, oh, that's an interesting comment. Oh, she seems like an interesting person. I'm going to go check out her page. So, and then you can get followers that way as well. But how to grow, IG has a completely different audience than TikTok does, but how to grow your network applies the same way. I personally, so whether I create a reel every day or only 3 times a week, I make sure I add reel engagements to my IPAs every single day, because there are so many people uploading reels every single day. So yes, I'm going through my feed and I'm engaging in my people and the people that I follow and their reels and their posts, but I also go to the public reels and I will, like, even if I don't follow them, I will like them, I will comment in the comments and stuff like that. Like, I'm taking a note from my husband on that one, and I'm just going to engage on their reels, because some of the comments are actually comical. So whether you do it once a week or once every single day, engage. Because you could be like, oh my gosh, I did a reel every single day, but did you do engagement in other people's reels? Right? You want engagement on your page, you have to show engagements to their pages and their content as well. So engagement is what we do here. We are in the people business. We are in meeting new people. We are in finding new people. Engagement is what we do here. That is how we get eyes on our page. And that is how we grow our networks. So even though it's a different audience, like what might go viral on TikTok might not go viral on Instagram. And that's okay. You still uploaded it. You still did a reel. That was still brave, because I know for a lot of people it takes courage. I'm still new at reels, so I'm still learning the things, and I just now learned how to do the text slides, and I'm, kind of trying to perfect it my own way that way too. But you learn something new with it every single day, because they're always updating social media. So you want to make sure you stay on top of that. So you don't just want to do like one reel a month, because they're constantly updating, and then the next time you go into it, it's going to be something different. But you want to get more eyes on your page that way. So now, as I'm doing reel engagements, that's how I also find audios that I want to use for my reels. And I go to the public. I don't just do, I just don't steal my friends' voiceovers or their audios. I actually go to the public reels, and as I'm doing those reel engagements, that's how I find the audios that I vibe with for the reels that I want to do. And I'm going to show you in a second how you can save those audios to use for your videos. There's several different ways that you can create a reel. So it's not just like one way and then it's a repetitive thing. There's literally several different ways you can create a reel. You can lip sync to a voiceover, which is mostly what I do. I like to keep it simple while I'm learning how to do all of the other things in it. You can dance in it. You can create your own by hitting record. Like my dogs, I have little dogs, and there was like 2 feet of snow out back this past winter, 2020. And I don't think the snow hit to the beginning of 2021, but y'all know what I mean. And they're little dogs in 2 feet of snow. So it's funny. And I just hit record on my phone, and then I took it to my video app that I use to speed videos up, which made it even funnier because they're little dogs playing in 2 feet of snow. And then I made that a reel. And I just put I think I put Little Mermaid Under the Sea or something on there. I don't even know, but I just put a funny song on it because, they're little dogs and they're funny. But you can record a video on your phone and then just time lapse it to fit into the reel. So it doesn't matter what you're doing. If you want to dance in your video, and she talks about this in her video on YouTube, if you want to dance in your video, you can actually apply your filter, apply the song, and you can set a timer for that song. You don't have to do it for the entirety of the video. You can actually, if you just want to do, if you want to do the whole video, that's fine. But if you only want to do a few seconds of it, like for example, if I'm in the kitchen cooking and I got my worship music going on, I'll put 5 seconds, 10 seconds of the song in there. And then say, just for dramatic effect, I'll have my teenager walk in wearing all black, just for dramatic effect, while I'm in the kitchen with worship music. And then the song will stop after the 5 or 6 seconds, 5 or 10 seconds, when my teenager walks in, and it's like that awkward moment. Mom of teens. Yeah, so you could just do something like that. It's keeping it simple, it's keeping it fun, it's keeping it entertaining, and that's going to connect with so many people, because so many people have teenagers, so many people have kids that are like that, like, Mom, what's that music you're listening to? Yeah, so you could just do something like that, and you don't have to play the entirety of the song through the whole video. You can actually time lapse it into just the first few seconds of it. You can save the reel as a draft, add your cover, add the title, add the description, and save it as a draft. I stopped doing that personally. I don't know if it's my phone. I don't know if it's my IG. I don't know if I need an update or anything like that. But I had created a batch of reels and I saved them as my drafts. And it was only like 5 or 6, but like that's a batch. That's like a week. I prep my weeks out. And I went to tap on them to upload it for the day. And it said error, problem loading content. And I'm like, girl, bye. Like, I did not do all of that work and memorize all of those voiceovers and, like have fun with this just for you to not, and it's not even in my phone. So I save mine to my phone now. So I'll do my reel and then I'll save it to my phone. I don't even add music to it. If I'm adding music to it, I won't do it because it won't let you save the music due to copyright, which is fine because maybe I want to switch songs anyways. So you can do the reel, hit the little check mark, and then save it to your phone. There's like an arrow at the top, and I'm going to show you that in a second, that you can just save it to your phone, discard it. You don't even have to upload. If you're not uploading that day, just discard it, right? And then you have like a little folder in your phone for reels. There you go. That's just easier for me because I don't upload reels every single day, but I will kind of play with the reels every single day just to find stuff. Add hashtags in the description related to your video. Like the one I did with my dogs, dog mom, small dog breed, small dogs rule, snow day, whatever your video is related to. A lot of mine are faith or following Jesus. So I hashtag following Jesus all over the place. And like I said, you want to make sure your page is public while you're adding hashtags. Otherwise, it's like going to the gym and then coming home and eating donuts. Completely pointless. So how you get to reels is you just go to your Instagram. Reels is super easy to get to. You see a lot of people do them. But like to get to your reels, you hit your little icon that goes to your page. But mine, can you guys see my phone? Is that okay? Do I need to? Okay. So I just hit that little thing up there. And then it's going to show down here, story, reels, live. I want to do reels. And there you go. I'm in reels. So like I can record something or whatever right there. And then you have the audio up here. I don't know if you guys can see my phone very well. You have a timer. So like you can change the timer on it to be like from 15 seconds. What is up? What is that? Why is that? I'm sorry, you guys. But yeah, so I don't know if I should make it brighter or darker in here. But yeah, so that's how you get to do a reel is there. And then if you want to add audio, you just hit the little music thing. I have saved audio, so like you can just scroll through. Yeah, how come I can't scroll? There we go. My finger's not working. You just scroll through your saved ones. If I've used it more than twice, because I will redo some of my favorite ones, you can just swipe it over a little bit and you see that little saved thing over here. I can unsave it. So you can unsave it. So you don't have a bunch of ones you've already used. You can literally unsave the ones you saved. So that's how you can do that. If you want to go through what's trending, you just hit the audio right there and it will pull up what is trending, what is for you, and different ones like that. And you can just play around with those. If you want to save one, you just go to, if you were able to, hey, sorry. If you want to save an audio, like whatever she is saying right there, you just click the little audio on the bottom and up here, it's going to say save audio. And it's going to say saved. And if you want to use it now, it'll give you an option to use it now. If you like the filter, you can do the same thing for the filter as well, or the effect, whatever they use. I have a lot of, why do I follow a lot of blonde people? I just noticed that. But so there's that. What else was I going to show you? How you can apply a filter. Okay, so let's go back into Reels. If you want to know how to apply a filter, it's just that little effects option right there on the side. And there's the ones that are trending or the ones that are popular. I have, again, a bunch of saved ones, and I will just go through my saved ones for what I want to use that. And that's how you apply the filter. Whew, adding text and making text slides. Okay, so I don't know how I'm going to be able to show this here. Let's see if I can go to, did I do a reel today? I think, oh, I have a draft save. Look at that. I did a reel today. Okay, so I'm still learning with the whole text thing. Like that first text was like did not have a background to it. And I'm just packing up a sample box right here and just kind of texted something right there. But there's like going to be a little timer thing. So you're going to put the text on there. Amber, that's your post. You're going to have a little text on there, and and you can type to text on there. And if you want to type something, you'll type it, and then there will be a little bar down here at the bottom of it, and you just slide it for how long you want that text to be on there for. I can do it, or any one of us can do a screen recording of how to do it. This is kind of a difficult, awkward thing right here as to show you how to do that. But you can put a text in there just right on, like you do your reel's up there, right? And you want to put a text on there. So you just put your text on there like you would on one of your stories. And then there's going to be a little bar at the bottom. Why do I keep doing that? There's going to be a little bar at the bottom, and you're going to be able to type on it, and it's going to show you how long you want that text on there for. And then you put a second text, like if you're telling a story or if you're doing a promo, which I don't do promos on reels because promos disappear. My reels are always there. So I'll do my promos on my stories. But like if you do put a promo or something, or you're having a sale or whatever, or you just want to tell somewhat of a story, like, you know, I came from this, I went to this, and now I'm here, right? Boom, boom, boom. Your text slides will go just like that, and it'll give you that bar where you can time it that way. And then you can save that as a draft or to your phone. And that's pretty much reels. And it's actually, the more you play with it, the more you're going to get comfortable with it. And you can do it like 5,000 times and nobody's going to see it. Like you can practice a reel 5,000 times, nobody's going to see it but you, right? And then you can save it to your phone and then decide if you want to upload it or not. And then you're playing with the features. Like we all have different phones. Like iPhone is different than Android's phones. I've noticed like there's different filters for iPhones and there's different filters for Androids and stuff like that. So when you do look up a tutorial for reels, make sure you're typing in your phone as well, like reels, Instagram reels for whatever phone you have. Like that's the best way to do it that way, especially if you're looking for something specific and you just keep seeing a bunch of Android reels, like people who have Androids and you're seeing their reels. Well, why don't I have that? So you want to look something like that specifically up. Specific phones have specific features. And then again, if you have any specific questions, you can ask any one of us, or you can do that tutorial. You can go to the team page, or like I said, Modern Millie does a lot of different how-tos. Like she's a real sweetie. Lives. I don't have notes for lives because lives are pretty much self-explanatory.
Karen, can I say 2 things about reels real quick?
Yes.
Sorry. Okay. 2 things that I learned that helped me out, that just to kind of add to what Karen was saying. When you are going through your reels section, your reels like home base, right? Where you get your ideas and you save your audios and stuff. If you see one that you like, because what I used to do is I used to click the original audio and it would get you to this section, and then you would click save audio and go back to where you were, where you had all those audios saved. But then when I would get to that point, I'm like, what was the idea that I had for this reel? Now I forget. And so I don't remember who showed me this, but do you see the little airplane right there? And then you see the 3 dots underneath it. If you click the 3 dots, you'll see an option to save.
Yes.
And if you click save and you go back to your page and the little hamburger here, click your little hamburger and you'll have a little section of saved stuff. So you click your saved and then you'll see all the posts that you've saved. And so it takes me back to that original idea that I had for that audio and for that reel. And so when I'm ready to literally go recreate it or make my own version of it, and I'm ready to go back to some reels, that's when I will actually go and save that audio from it, if that makes sense. So that was kind of helpful for me because I was so tired of being like, okay, what was my idea for this audio? What was my idea? And then the second thing I want to tell you real quick, Lindsay just told me this. If you are searching, you're in your reels again, right? And you're engaging and you're coming up with some ideas or whatever, if you see right next to their audio, Lord, y'all, let's see if I can get this any closer. Right next to their audio, do you see the little like volume thing going? It's right here in the corner. Do you see the volume?
Yes.
You guys see it? Okay, so I'm going to scroll. And you see how this one has an arrow? Let me get a little closer, a little further.
Yes.
See
I
how that one
see
has
it.
an arrow?
Reels, yeah.
That means that that is a very hot and trending audio. And so if you use that audio in a moment where you've got the arrow, let's say I find one and I'm like, it's got an arrow on it and I go recreate it, that reel is going to do much better than one of the other ones that just has the regular audio on it. But what you'll
Yes.
notice
Yeah, you don't have to do what they're doing. You don't have to do what they're doing. You can save that trending audio and do your own thing. But
right.
it's still going to pick up your volume.
Right. But what's trending right now might not be trending tomorrow. Is the only thing that Lindsay said. So that changes up a little bit. But anyways, those are the last two things I wanted to say about reels. Okay, I'm gonna mute myself.
But no, that is a really good point, because what is trending today is not going to be trending tomorrow, and what might go viral on TikTok is not going to go viral on Instagram. So it's really kind of best to find your niche. You know what I mean? Like if you like having fun and dancing around with your kids, you got little ones and you're having fun with, share that, right? And if they can see your DFT, that's all the more better, right? Or if you're packing up a sample pack and your kids are coming in and you just want to do like this whole vibe. I'm not saying do a theme necessarily. I'm OCD, so I probably would. But like with mine, mostly I do like those faith voiceovers, and I'll lip sync to something like that, or I'll lip sync to a voiceover that is just a sarcastic comment, because that's kind of my personality a little bit too. Just find something that fits you. Don't try to do what everybody else is doing, because it's going to end up not feeling right, just because like exactly like what Amber said, what's trending today is not going to be trending tomorrow. So find something that fits you, that is your vibe for your reels, because they're your reels. I was just telling a friend who is trying to be a YouTuber and is not growing very fast, don't try to create content that they want. Create what you're passionate about, and the people who are passionate about it with you will find you, if that makes sense. And also, like as she was showing you in your saved stuff, I don't know how it automatically split this, but there's a list of saved audio, and then there's like the list of saved, if it loads, posts. And if you scroll through my saved, I have like a lot of workout type posts. So because your girl's trying, but so yeah, you can absolutely save posts. Harriet, your kids are adorable. I love them. You can absolutely save posts and save audio, and it will say, just like where she went, that little hamburger, go to your saves. Lives are actually so much easier. It's just a matter of getting out of your comfort zone to do them. You can throw a filter on them if you want to. I can't. Facebook took my filters away from lives. I don't understand. They did an update. I have no filters. I have none. It's like they're forcing me to be unfiltered. I don't like it. But
I recently saw a thing though on Facebook Live where you can click. Let me show you real quick. Hold on. I hate Facebook Lives because of that reason. Let's see if hopefully I don't have to actually go live to do this. Yes. So this little section where you normally would find your little filters. Do you see the wrench over here? There's like a little wrench. Golly, that's hard to see. But the one all the way over to the right, there's like a wrench and a screwdriver. And
not on mine.
Oh no, it must be an iPhone thing. Are you on Facebook or Instagram?
That's Facebook. That is if I was to go live on Facebook. I have no option. Nothing. The only thing it will let me do is add somebody or add a description That's it. That's all
Aw.
it will let me do. I can't have fun with sparkles or
Sparkles.
nothing.
Well,
They
I
took
like
all my
this
stuff.
one. If you guys have an iPhone, if you click the one that looks like a little sunshine, then it makes don't mind all my laundry on the floor over there, but it makes everything a little bit brighter versus
I don't even have that.
I don't know.
I don't even have that. It's like, I don't know. I went in there to do a live one day, and it's gone. It's yeah, just like all the filters. So yeah, but I still do it. I still go live. I tried to update it. It's fine. Like I went to the Play Store and everything like that. I tried to update it. It's fine. So that stuff happens, right? So like you can't always hide behind a filter. But lives are easier than reels for the simple fact you don't have to do anything. You just have to hit go live. That's it. You just have to get out of your comfort zone and go live. I have been making YouTube videos for years and years. So I'm kind of, I mean, I would over filter myself if I was in it, but I'm still kind of more used to it. And what we do here is if you're not comfortable, you're more than welcome to ask one of us to do a live with you. We do lives with you, right? Like we do dual lives with each other like all the time, whether it's one of us interviewing the other or we're just telling each other about a product we just got and we're talking about the product and what the products have done for us, why we started. It doesn't matter, right? Like we'll just sit there and talk about the products and about the business and about the leadership, and we'll just do a dual live and go back and forth like that. If you're not comfortable being on a live by yourself, and that's perfectly fine, right? That's perfectly fine, and that's going to get eyes on your page because you're doing a live with somebody. It's not just you. It's like, oh my gosh, somebody's doing this with her. Like, wow, what is this that they're doing? So it might actually get more people in your inbox because we don't cold message, and that's super amazing. One of the ways that you can get comfortable with the camera, because it's not even getting comfortable with the people or anything, it's getting comfortable with that camera. You're looking at yourself pretty much, right? And that's what I think is one of the most awkward things. Like, oh my gosh, I can see myself. I did not know. What is that? Right? So embrace the mom buns, embrace the hoodies, embrace the sweatpants, embrace, you know what I mean? Yeah, embrace it, right? Embrace the dog in your lap while you're running your business. Embrace the kids running around your feet because that is your life. And we're sharing our lives and we're sharing what Thrive has done for our lives. Like I would not be able to put up with my kids running around my feet if I did not have that mood support patch. Let me tell you. So I'm kind of glad mine are teenagers, and I'm so thankful for that mood support patch because mine are teenagers. But and talk about that, right? Ways that you can get out of your comfort zone and get comfortable with the camera is turn the camera on and just record a video and do that every day for like 5 minutes. Something you want to say about the products, something you want to say, what has this business done for you? And just do it. You're just doing it to your own camera. You're not even doing it on live, right? You're just hitting record on your phone and you're recording yourself talking about what the capsules do for you in the morning. And that you're going to do that every single day for 5-10 minutes every single day, and you're going to get comfortable with that camera, and then you're just going to one day Facebook live, hi, I took my capsules this morning, oh my gosh, right? I started thriving and like I was literally living on coffee and energy drinks, and these capsules have me fueled in the morning, let me tell you, and it's all I got to do, right? Like these capsules have changed my life. And then you just do something like that. It's more about getting comfortable with yourself than getting comfortable with the lies. You have to be comfortable with yourself and have that confidence in yourself before you can ever go live, because they're going to see if you're not confident. Trust me, YouTube lives, those comments, that audience is brutal. So if you're not confident with yourself, it's like showing an animal fear, like they can smell your fear, right? It's kind of like that in a way. And I'm not even over exaggerating because people are judgy. People are judgy and they're going to be like, well, how does she say she has all this energy, but she's wearing sweatpants and she has a mom bun and she's not even doing anything? But you got to bring that energy. It's coming out in your personality. It's coming out in your confidence. It's coming out in your smile. So mom bun, rocking it, right? Sweatpants, just got done with a workout. Talk about that. I've gotten to the point where I won't go live if I don't have something on my heart. I try to go live every day, but I don't need to go live every day. And you don't need to. You can go live once a week, and that's perfectly fine. And something that I do, because Facebook is like this, and there are those judgy people where they're not going to, yeah, I don't like to force it. I can't, it feels icky. And I will do my live publicly, but then I will save it to friends only. Because when I'm adding to my network, and this might just be me, when I'm adding to my network, I don't want people to come to my page, because when you request a friend on Facebook, they're going to go to your page. And if they see nothing but lives, and I do a lot of lives, if they see nothing but lives, they're like, oh, she's one of those girls. I don't want to follow her. She's just going to try to sell me something. That's instantly what they're going to think. And I don't want them to think that. I want them to see my posts. I want them to see my pictures of my kids. I want them to see my dogs. You know what I mean? So I share my posts publicly, and I'll do my lives publicly, but then I'll save my lives when I'm done with it for just friends. So that when I'm adding to my network, and this is just something I think I do, when I'm adding to my network and people are coming, oh, who's this person asking me for a friend request, right? Are they trying to sell me something? No, I just want to meet new people, right? And they don't see a bunch of lives trying to sell them something. And my lives aren't really about selling something. I'm just talking about what's on my heart. And if it's, whether it was a day at church, whether it's been my spiritual journey, whether it's been my fitness journey, whether it's been, and Thrive goes in with that, because Thrive helps me with my fitness journey, right? Thrive has me motivated to eat better, and actually move my body more. So yeah, I do throw that in there. And I might say, hey, and I've got this on sale if you guys, want it, like at the end. But unless I'm actually doing a live event, which we also do, which is where we share what we have here, and we showcase our products, and we share the leadership, and we share the business and stuff like that. My lives are pretty much what's on my heart. And going live can be uncomfortable, but you have to get comfortable with yourself. You have to have that confidence in yourself. So if it helps you to just hit record on your phone for a few times and just talk to your phone, which is how I upload YouTube videos, right? Because I have a crappy webcam right now, but I will do like a 15-minute video on my phone and then upload it to YouTube. There's even a way, you don't have to go public with your live. I don't recommend this, but just until you feel comfortable enough with it, there's an option where you can make your live while you're doing it for only you, or for only your friends. If you only want your friends to see it while you're doing it. Like, I don't want a bunch of strangers popping in here yet. Like, maybe I'll do it for my friends. And then as you're uploading it, there's an option where you can change that to public. So if you want to start it out as private or with friends and then upload it for public, you can do that too. There are different options that you can do. And I don't like to do those lives on the go because I can't see comments or anything like that. So I will do a live on the go privately and then upload it publicly. Just because it's on the go, I'm in a rush, I want to get this off my heart, and then boom, right? And then I get comments and I get views for it. But it is a matter of getting comfortable with yourself. It is a matter of getting comfortable with talking about the products. It is a matter of having that confidence in yourself. Like, I'm not trying to sell you something. I'm telling you what these products have done for me and what they could do for you. We're in the business of sharing, not selling, right? Yes, we're in sales, but I get to share a product that changed my life. And just like my friend is constantly sharing, because she's a hairstylist, hair salon person. What are they called? I have no idea what those are called. Hair salon people. I don't remember what they're called, but she does that. She's constantly sharing. Like, if somebody comes in and there's like a transformation that she does for somebody, which is freaky. Like, she's awesome. She's bomb. I don't know. I have to go see her, but she shares that. And why wouldn't she, right? These products have transformed us. Why wouldn't we share them? Right? So if you need to get comfortable with just talking about it to yourself on your camera, do that. If you need to get comfortable with it by going private first, do that. That's perfectly okay. But don't stay that way. Grow from it. right? You have to grow out of that comfort zone and you have to get comfortable. Like, I'm like this whole socially awkward introvert person, if that's a label you want to put on yourself. But here I am doing a training and I haven't even met you yet, right? Like, I haven't even met you yet. This training is for you and I haven't even met you yet. So it's a matter of getting out of your comfort zone. It's a matter of finding your confidence and what vibes with you for what you can share. That's all I got.
Shoot, I accidentally unmuted or muted you instead of unmuting me. I don't think I have a lot to add after that. Lives have been something like probably one of the biggest like thorns in my side with this business. For some people it's not. For some people it just like comes easy and they can just go with the flow. For me, it was super uncomfortable. I still get sweaty. I still get nervous. It's okay. It like if you need me to share my very first live video with you, I will share it. If you ask any of these guys, we will share it if that's something that you need to be able to grow, just to see that like, hey, guess what? There is like this like really awkward phase, chapter 1 network marketer. Okay, there really is. And you have to embrace that. You have to embrace the awkwardness, the the not so pretty parts of the beginning of your business. And those are maybe the posts that do come across spammy, or those maybe are the reels that flop and you have no idea what you're doing and you're literally singing or something like that, or dancing or whatever, or the live videos where you totally like bomb it and you fall on your words and everything. But in the beginning, I'll say when I first started doing live videos, my very first one, I remember I wrote like a novel. I wrote word for word what I wanted to say, memorized that ish for like 4 days before I did it. I was so sweaty. I had it propped up behind my phone so that I could see it, and I was so scared that I was going to forget what I was supposed to say. I listened to other leaders in the team page. There's a little hint for you. Go to their personal pages. Get off the team page, go to their personal pages. Click their name, search their name in Facebook. I dare you to do this. Search M. Henning, search Lynn's Coggin, search Katie Coberline. Search them on Facebook just like you're about to go friend request them. Before you go click their profile, click videos and go search and go find like way back. Go like way back. That's what I did. And that's how I did, on Thursday, we're going to talk about opportunity live events and stuff like that. But I creeped my leaders for a very long time just to see like, how do they talk about the products? How do I talk about this vitamin pack? I don't even know what to say. I don't know these ingredients in this shake. What am I supposed to say? First of all, girl, you talk about how you feel. You talk about how you feel. They don't care like what the ingredients are. If you just say plant-based, cool, they love you already. Okay, they love you that you're not going to give them something crazy like a 24-hour energy shot that's going to make them have SVT or something like that. Like if you just share how you feel on the products and that you believe in it and what it's done for you, that goes so much further than knowing the amount of B12 or whatever that's in the DFT or whatever. But I creeped my leaders. I wrote a novel, don't do it. I recorded a video, my first couple live videos. I recorded like a pre-made video on my phone and uploaded it. I don't do that anymore, but my very first live video, super awkward, super scripted. I felt like I had to wait for the perfect moment when Sean was on shift and I was at home alone and there were no distractions and the kids were in bed, and it was just like, my God, I don't know. You can't wait for that perfect moment. Because like I said, there is going to be this super awkward phase, and that's what we're here to help you get through. But at the same time, you're never going to get to the level that you want to be. You're never going to make this business be what you want it to be without going through those uncomfortable phases, without learning new things, trying new things. Like Karen said, as social media, we work on social media. What a perfect place for an introvert, by the way. But you get to just stay in your house. You can literally be an ogre and not like ever have to actually talk to anybody, right? But you can stay behind your camera, you can stay behind your phone and create some really awesome relationships with people. So I think it's a beautiful thing, but to be able to use social media in the avenue that we need to be able to build our business to where we want it, we have to be able and willing to adapt. So, i.e., reels, we got to be able to learn them. We got to be able to do them. Guess what? Probably 6 months from now, there's going to be a new feature that they want us to use, and we have to adapt again. I've been here for 3 years and I've adapted so much, but I'm telling you, this growth journey is incredible. And you'll look back a year from now and you'll be like, wait a minute, like I was the girl who wrote a novel behind my first live video and I scripted it word for word. And now guess what? I get to use that and show that really embarrassing live video for my team because they're scared too. Right? And so we'll end it at that tonight. If you guys have any questions, like specifically about reels or live videos, drop them in the chat, but we'll kind of hang it up. Thursday, we're going to talk about opportunity stories and opportunity live events, both of which we should be doing, right? Both of which we should be doing. I'll just leave it at that, and we are going to leave it there for the night, okay? I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later.